The show features adults using adult language and discussing mature topics. You have been warned.
All right. Are we good to go?
Yeah, we are live.
Oh, hey, everybody.
All right, I guess we're good to go.
We're really good to go.
Mhm.
Welcome, everyone, to another exciting session of the Chaos Cruise Continuing Adventures. Last time, the party, after sort of calming the ghosts that were haunting this house that Sunspot got in Waterdeep, had a little downtime. So Sunspot set up the House of Wayward Wares. Patience and Airly went and like schmoozed and got a lot of people in Waterdeep, supporting the Chaos Crew. Lilia, what did Lilia do? I don't remember. My brain.
Her best.
Well, she always does.
She
You just ran the business, right?
Yeah,
That's what it was.
we ran the business and then we had a therapy session.
That's right, therapy session. Yes, Mar-a-Lago, the lovely parrot who Sunspot picked up when he first went to the land of Zakhara.
The face that Jamie made was
Yeah.
like, lovely. I don't know about
parrot.
His lovely, helpful advisor who always gives
I mean,
him the
more
best
emphasis on
advice.
parrot.
And
He's more an
that's
abomination
also
at this
vaguely not true anymore.
Yeah, he's kind of a mud bird thing, but still. But now, after many months since that initial visit to Zakhara, the Chaos Crew are returning with Sunspot for his marriage to Princess Lavender. The mysterious princess who Sunspot evidently had like a fling with when he was there on vacation. Some sort of relationship has blossomed, unbeknownst to Sunspot, into a marriage.
It's more political anyway.
Well, it is a little true. So you guys, are hopping aboard the Chaos Cruiser, which is a elven spelljammer that sort of looks like a bug, almost like a green bug with these big wings made of enormous leaves. And all sorts of sailors and the like are, getting aboard. The regular elven crew who came with the vessel, who used to work for Airly's family, as well as some other familiar faces like Peggy Stickbeard, who is a little dwarven pirate with a wood, for a beard and tentacles, and he's also sort of an abomination. But he's
Listen, aren't we all abominations in our own right?
he says, "Oh there, Chaos Crew, it's been a while. How y'all doing?"
Ready?
Oh, hey. Wait, have I met you?
I don't think
I
I've
think
met
so.
you before.
You've never met
Scotty,
me.
you definitely
I don't
did.
think
no.
because
I don't
he
think
was on the
Patience
lighthouse.
has.
Patience
Patience
has
definitely
because he
did.
was in the lighthouse.
Mm-hmm.
The lighthouse.
Oh, you're
they
the
were on
guy-
boat that got shrunk together.
You're the guy that ran the boat. Hi.
I am.
You're a very good
He
captain.
holds out a tentacle to you, Lilia.
He shakes it vigorously.
Wait.
I like your beard. It's very cool.
Says, "Oh, thank you. Oftentimes people have trouble seeing the forest for the trees, or the beard for the wood, as it were."
I made that joke yesterday. You.
Did you? Listen, I wasn't here yesterday.
Anyway.
And he's like, "Well, permission to come aboard."
Permission granted.
All right.
Oh, hold on. Arlie's the captain. You have to ask her.
Permission granted.
All right, he'll come aboard, and as he is, he'll look at the camera and say, "You'll want to stick around, viewers. We have a special message later in the episode. wink. And he looks away from the camera and walks on.
Sunspot just looks at where he was staring.
Wait.
Who's he talking to?
Wait. He's got an eye patch on, right?
He lifts the eye. Yeah, it just looks. He winks. He blinks a little bit.
Is that a wink or a blink?
I believe it's called a pirate wink.
Oh,
They do it very often.
You don't want to get caught in a pirate wink.
So Peggy comes.
Unless you're
aboard.
into that.
And then a man with a well-oiled mustache and beard, as well as a big backpack that is overflowing with maps and books, and he has a little hat on. He comes walking up, and it's Volothamp Gadarm, and he says, "Ah, excellent! I caught you before you were able to leave. Excellent, excellent. Well, I'm coming, of course."
Permission denied.
He says, "What? No, you. I am here to chronicle the lovely wedding. It's sure to be go down in history."
We have to bring him, guys.
Yami just goes,
He kind of gets in trouble a lot.
"It's true."
Thrown off boats.
Yeah,
Almost
Peggy,
dies.
Peggy, who's aboard the boat, hears Volo and looks back and is like, "Hey, buddy." Volo's like, "Oh no, I don't like that."
I find you can come.
"Oh, excellent! You won't regret it." He comes aboard.
Narrator
Then-
voice. They regretted it instantly.
Coming up is an average-looking sailor. Looks like a deckhand. Got a bandana around the head, dark dusky skin, sort of stubble. And he says, "Permission to come aboard, captains."
Who are these people? But yeah, sure, whatever.
Who are these people?
Early, you're supposed to tell them it's okay.
Oh, permission granted.
Thank you, Captain Airley. Comes aboard, and then the last person to come aboard is a dark-skinned dwarf with sort of golden beard, golden vestments, and a staff that looks like a gold dragon and a red dragon sort of wound around each other. Who I think most of you guys would recognize as Aranax, the gold dragon, in his form as what's his name? I can't think of the name he uses when he's a dwarf, but it's Aranax. He's a gold dragon,
Is this the dragon that I fed the ramen to, or?
No, that
Oh, okay,
was
that's
a
another
green
one.
dragon, yeah.
Okay,
hmm
get the dragons confused.
And
Uh,
Aranax says,
There's a lot of them, actually. We got like
that's
3
true.
dragons.
There's like 3 dragons, yeah. Aranax, comes up with his staff and says, "Ah, you all look lovely today.
Thank
I'm
you.
look-
We're going to a wedding.
I heard, yes, I'm looking forward to it. I hear the gemstones in Zakhara are, magnifique."
Yeah, I had a friend who really likes those gemstones.
Really?
Like a whole bunch of them. Yeah, I won't go into it. Anyway.
Well, I think I might need to meet this friend of yours if he isn't, afraid of me taking a nibble or two.
And
Aranax
this person.
And Aranax says, "Of course, I've known Solaris, and she was a wee little girl,
Hi again.
Hello." And he
Sorry,
says, "Oh, no, of course. You look as lovely as ever."
I figured you might recognize me. You're used to that whole having a different face sort of thing.
This is very true. And I'm used to having horns and tentacles and who knows what else as well. So,
Yeah, the horns and the tail have been an adjustment. I keep
I'm
getting
sorry,
him caught on
tentacles?
things.
We have a lot of friends that have tentacles.
yes, well, it happens. And, he sort
Who
of,
doesn't have a friend who has tentacles?
he strokes his beard and he says, I was hoping as well, and he looks at you, Sunspot, we could make a grand entrance, you and I.
Oh god. You mean like me riding you into the city?
You understand.
That's gonna be so cool.
That's gonna look dope.
That's gonna look so
Permission
dope. I just really hope they don't try and shoot us down because they're like, oh look, a dragon flying towards the city at a high velocity.
He walks aboard and he's like, "Oh, this is gonna be good."
Well, what about it for the wedding? Like we'll get there, and then like when we like get to the wedding, and you're like walking down the aisle, you can glide down the aisle as a dragon, because then you can tell them, and it won't be a real problem, you know.
Interesting.
It's an option.
I'm not sure exactly how weddings in Zakhara are done, but that's what I remember.
Hey,
from
me neither.
Solaris' wedding.
I think I've mentioned this, but the last time I went to a wedding in Zakhara, people died. So
Mar-a-Lago,
would it be bad for me to come there in armor? I think it'd be bad.
it might be a little hot.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna leave it here. This is adamantium half plate and just leaves
Patience. Knowing Garlock Sling's gonna happen, you should probably at least bring it with you.
it. It doesn't do me much help anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you
says
remember
Yami.
the thing I said earlier about you being reckless?
Yeah. What about it?
This is one of those times.
You just see like the number above him, like it says like a shield and it has like 15, and he like as he takes it off it goes to 10, and he puts it down.
Yami,
It was nice knowing you, Patience.
Yami picks you up, Lilia, and is like, "I'm sure it'll be fine. Don't you worry."
And give her a big kiss on the nose.
Oh, I hear Zakhara is like a really big like trading merchant town, so maybe I could get some like cool Zakharan something.
That's very true.
I can't remember if I invited Renair to the wedding.
Did you? I mean,
I think you did. I'm pretty sure you
I
did.
think I did.
I think you
I'm
did.
sure it'd be extended to Renera anyway.
You didn't ask your husband to go to the wedding?
I
I
feel
would
like I'm
say-
very forgetful.
I would say
I've
Renair-
heard of spouses where sometimes where it's like a friend's wedding, they'll be like, eh.
you know. Yeah, I would say Renair, shows up a little late.
Okay.
You wouldn't say no to a party though.
No. Oh no, not Renair. And
Especially on a royal party, I feel like he would be very much like, I need to be there, you know.
In a far off land where no one knows his reputation.
That wedding invitation
Wait, my
was
husband has
Mr.
a
and Mrs.
reputation?
Solaris.
What was that, Jamie?
I said the wedding invitation was to Mr. and Mrs. Solaris.
That's fair.
yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah. I feel like Renair would have changed his name. I don't know, like, he gives me those vibes.
Well, he doesn't like his dad.
Doesn't like his dad.
Yeah, he
so
doesn't like his dad, and
I would
he's
say
like
he
a
would.
total wife guy,
Probably.
like 100%.
Yeah, Yeah, so you guys all hop aboard the Chaos Cruiser. Here's the question, of course.
Mm-hmm.
You guys can go at normal flying speed, in which case
Warp 9, Dylan!
you want
Wait,
to that's about what I was gonna ask. Yeah.
Aerolise the captain. I think we're at Aerolise's discretion.
Sorry.
Also,
you could-
how quickly do we have to get there for the wedding? That's gonna.
When is the wedding?
I mean, we are bringing the groom. I think we can show up when we show up.
Yeah.
Is this like Wizard arrives precisely when they want to? Kind of deal?
You say Wizard of Oz? It's not Wizard of Oz. It's Lord of the Rings.
I said a wizard arrives exactly
Okay.
when they want to.
You said Wizard
Kind
of
of
Oz.
deal. I did not say anything about Wizard of Oz. I know it's Lord of the Rings.
That's not what
Fuck
I
off!
Damn.
Wow.
So
Love hostility for my wedding day.
I hear there's like crazy chainmail there that lets you walk on lava. That'd be really cool.
yeah, So yes, the question is, do you want to go at normal flying speed, or do you want to go freaking spell jamming speed?
Patience
and
has,
get there,
like-
immediately.
Patience has like the levers that boats have for the speed adjuster.
Mm-hmm.
He's just
And we all do the Star Trek like tilt to the left. Like,
Okay.
Wait.
Wait, we all
Oh!
We all Kermit the Frog.
No!
I don't know if this is the best idea.
We made it!
What is what is that? Is that a giant spire? Are those like machine people made of wood? Weird.
I think we made a wrong turn if we ended up in Eberron.
So
everyone would be a few months travel, I think.
Since you guys are going full speed ahead,
Ludicrous speed.
yes, ludicrous speed in the atmosphere of a planet, which I'm sure is completely safe.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I need whoever is piloting
Me?
to make me a
Harley.
No, I had my hand on the thing and went.
It's true, he did. I
Does
need
it mean that you're in the captain's
Peggy
chair?
Stickbeard would be piloting, though. He was kind of our navigator before.
Okay, if Airly's comfortable with it, Airly probably should actually be the captain.
trying to think if we should make a dexterity, strength, or wisdom save here to figure out when to stop properly. It might be all three.
I like strength.
Well, spelljammers are normally like their
Yeah.
checks are by whatever caster is on the helm or whatever, right?
That's true.
So
Yeah.
maybe it's just like it's one of the mental stats.
That
Why
makes
would
sense.
you say that?
Arcana.
Arcana. Oh boy.
Yeah, the Arcana check. Let's
Yeah.
make an
Why
Arcana
not?
check.
Let's do an Arcana check.
Lilia, do something.
Ah!
We're going
I'll help
87 miles per
Arlie,
hour.
you know,
Quick, stop.
I've flown a spelljammer in my time.
Don't worry, I'll guide you in the right direction. I don't have that cantrip. Shit. Never mind.
Alright, so who's doing it? Quick, the ship is going.
I'll do it.
Speeding.
Fuck it.
I can do
Alright.
it.
We're
Oh,
doing
Lilia,
Arcana.
Lilia.
I would vote Lilia for Arcana.
Go for it.
Alright, I got a 20.
Oh no, she got a 20 something. What'd you get?
25.
25. That's pretty good. Yeah, okay. I rolled. I got a 5, so yeah.
I could only get that if I critted.
So
I got a 12 on the.
I know.
the ship, is speeding from Waterdeep all the way down the Sword Coast to the land of Zakhara.
Just here in the sky. Deja vu.
And luckily, you guys are able to press the brake at just the right time before you crash into a mountain and stop. Lilia's
Perfectly
expert
like
piloting
this
skills.
was the ship, like.
And as the Chaos Cruiser, continues onward, you pass over an endless hodgepodge of steppe and desert. But up ahead, it finally gives way to a sapphire expanse reaching under the horizon. The city of Omraven is a glittering gemstone on the straits between the shining sea and the lake of steam, perched like a loyal falcon on the angular basalt cliffs, which have been carved into the likenesses of ancient rulers. The slim towers and dome-topped buildings are like works of art, decorated in patterns of colored tile and brickwork. The smells of salt, perfume, and food being roasted in the marketplaces below fill the air with a sense of joy. And as the Chaos Cruiser sort of dips downwards towards whatever adventures await, there are flying carpets and airships and hippogriff riders and a veritable army of tiny little genies who are just whisking all through the airspace of the city on whatever business they're about. So I guess the second question is, where would you guys land? Or stop anyway? Because there's basically the palace up on a cliff that slowly sort of works its way down to a bay where there's huge docks looking out onto the shining sea.
Well, I think if Sunspot's going to make the entrance on a dragon, we've got to start away from the palace. So it's got more oomph to
Still
it.
not sure if that's a good idea.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, maybe for the actual wedding might be a good idea, but
Yami says, I don't know, that sounds like a marvelous idea.
I thought it was a great idea.
That's the entrance I'd make, just saying.
it's up to you, Sunspot.
But I don't want to get shot down.
FBI,
Especially
open up.
since the dragon's just gonna pop up out of nowhere.
Mm.
And they're like, oh look, a dragon just appeared in the middle of the city. Shoot it.
Arnak says, well, I suppose it wouldn't be the first time I've done that.
Dylan, would I know anything as someone who has killed a red dragon in Zakhara? Would I know anything about dragons in Zakhara?
Hashtag humble brag.
Yeah, I
It
would
was
say
no
so.
big deal. It's just like an ancient dragon.
It's like whatever. I decapitated it or like whatever.
Make
I
me,
thought that was the
history
beheader.
check. And since you have done that, I will give you advantage. Yeah.
What check is it?
History.
Advantage, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so with advantage, it's a 3.
Yeah, I mean, that's holy.
I rolled a 2 and a 4.
Wow. Yeah, so, I mean, you sure you've heard stories about other dragons? But besides the one you killed, like, it's like, yeah, I guess. I mean, the same as anywhere else, right?
Yeah. Maybe like watch out a little bit, but I think it'll be fine.
Oh gosh, I'm gonna regret this whole decision. Sure, why not?
Yami takes out the wand of wonder from her.
I have
kimono.
it. How did
Do you have
get...
it?
Yeah.
Listen, we're never sure who has it, whether it's Yami or Lilia. It keeps
It's
going back and
Lilia.
forth.
She has it.
Okay, you have
It's
it.
also
Wait.
sunspots.
Wait,
Sunspots, yeah.
what is Yami's sleight of hand? Because I could see Yami pilfering it now and then.
Good question, actually. She has a pretty high dex because
I know. And
She
it's
could just, like,
Yami.
detach
Yami's.
a hand, and the hand
Yeah.
could just go.
Yami's a little shit. She
Yoink.
should probably do it.
I rolled a 16, and I'm pretty sure her dex bonus is +4.
Yeah, that's my Yami.
So make of that what you will.
I'm not rolling for her. My passive is 14. So.
Okay.
Every
Yeah.
time Lilia thinks she has it, Yami's like, "Oh, whoop."
Yami, what
And,
the heck?
Yami says, "Oh, well, I like it. Cool." As the voted leader of the Chaos Crew, it's only right that I have this.
I bought it.
Yes, but you gifted it to me as a sign of respect.
I don't recall this happening.
That definitely happened.
Uh-huh.
And Yami says, I can wave this around and we can give you like a little fireworks show.
I don't trust that wand though.
Yeah, I think it has house or soul in it or something.
That wand did cause my death recently."
It has caused a lot of problems for us.
Yami says,
And I think they use it. It's like I think it's like got an effect on you because you guys are like from the same like soul or whatever.
I don't know what you mean.
What if I
I don't like you when you hold the wand.
what if I fly in front of the dragon so they can see me?
Oh,
Because if I'm on the dragon, they're not gonna be able to see me.
Arnax nods and he's like, it's a pretty good idea too.
You should
Arnex.
just jump off the dragon and just.
That's also pretty cool, actually.
Butterfly wings it out.
Yeah. Oh
How,
my God,
how many people can you carry, Ornex?
Oh, well, I mean, I'm quite large, so
I can-
easily your little party.
I can
I'm just
fly.
thinking. I'm just thinking. Those who can fly, could fly, and then
That's all of us.
well, all of us. But then
That's true.
our other travelers, they can ride on the back of Ornex.
Oh.
Mental image from Jeanette is Mamma Mia and the boats.
Then we still got to figure out where we're gonna park the Chaos Cruiser.
That's true.
Are we gonna like park it in the bay and then like run out of town and then fly back in for the entrance?
Oh,
Yeah, you know.
Maybe.
Yeah. Is there like reserved parking or like what's up?
No, there's not reserved parking in Almraven.
You can just put it in the desert somewhere and just travel to.
That is also
Down
true.
that
You
way.
could.
Yeah,
There's
some
no
weird stuff in the
reserved for
desert,
future groom parking.
Ooh, what kind of weird stuff?
like a like,
technical prince of this place, and they don't have a freaking parking spot.
No, they don't have a parking spot for him.
Oh my god.
It's for trade and merchants.
All right, how about we just land in the bay, and then we'll go around and go up and fly up into the castle. Why are you gonna make a bigger deal about it than it has to be?
Yeah, you gotta relax. We don't even have to use the dragon right now. We could wait and then do the wedding, like someone said, and then like do the dragon at that time.
Yeah.
But if you want to be cool, like, but whatever. It's up to you, dude.
I am at your service, says Aranax.
Let's fly to the castle and dragon. I mean, come on.
Okay,
let's do it. All right.
Dylan, we're parking.
You're gonna be marrying a princess. We gotta come in style.
We're
parking
parking in the bay, and then we're flying up.
Got it.
From the
grand
bay
entrance.
to the palace.
Got it. Okay, so you land the Chaos Cruiser, into the water. People at the docks are like, and they're even more, oh my god, as a gold dragon suddenly appears on the docks, and everybody sort of walks up his tail onto the back, while you guys, with your flying capabilities, I suppose, do your things. So I guess
Solaris.
Yeah.
Yep.
I feel like just for this, I should have the flying carpet back.
Oh, okay.
I
give
don't
you.
do it, Solaris, says Yami.
I'll give it back. I mean, it's mine anyway. I just lent it to you. You never gave it back. Why does everyone keep stealing my stuff? First of all,
I don't think we steal it. I
we
think
need
we
to have
just
a talk about this.
we just keep it safe for when you need it.
That sounds like a load of bullshit, but okay.
I'll give it back. I don't really need it. I can do like so many different ways of flying, but I feel like, Zakhara, I come in on a flying carpet. It makes
The
sense.
aesthetic. Yeah.
All right, I reach into the bag of holding and I take out the sash that turns into the flying carpet, and then I reach back into the bag of holding and I take out my wings of flying and put them on.
Excellent. All right. So yes, people, wings of flying, except Patience, who actually has wings. And then Sunspot on the sash of flying, all sort of going up over the Drudaks of the city, all sort of look like puzzle pieces put together to create this vast urban center as you guys move up to the palace, up on the cliff, radiant with gold, stone, and such. And the entrance of which has what looks like a behir, which is this big, like, centipede-like lizard. Has a bunch of legs down its entire body. And it looks like it just sort of arches over the gate, which, as you guys arrive, well, actually, before you arrive, do you guys do anything fancy in the air? Doing any tricks, anything like that?
Sunspot's not. He's just gonna normal fly in.
I will do some minor illusions of like flowers and just minor images of like flower petals falling.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do a flip.
Oh, I love it. All right, Patience and Lilia, you guys can do me performance checks then. Actually, Yami will do it too. Why not? Oh yeah.
28.
Oh wow.
Lol. Wait. Yep, 7.
Okay, well, hey, so Patience got a 7, so you try and do a flip and you almost crash into a building, and it's like, whoa. People down on these raised streets. Basically the walls, they look like they're raised streets on atop the walls. People look up and are like, oh, whoa, oh! They're very amazed.
I use thaumaturgy to make it sound like there's cheers coming from various locations all around us.
We're really putting on the Prince Ellie act, you know what I
I
mean?
was gonna say, this is very...
Flower petals over the crowd. gnolls and orcs and children down below are all like, flowers, trying to grab them as they're coming out of the air. One person on a balcony like grabs one of the illusory flowers and puts it in behind someone's ear next to them, and they kiss.
That's cute.
And then Yami decides to do her mastery of weather and like makes cloud steps that she runs up, and then makes like a loud like thunderclap that draws all eyes, to Sunspot and the dragon and everything as you guys swoop into the palace.
Sunspot.
As we come over, Sunspot. As we come like into view of the palace, especially, Solaris positions herself kind of behind Sunspot and the dragon, and I'm gonna like word of radiance, so like bright radiant light bursts, but I can choose not to hurt anyone with it, so it just looks like this huge like light.
All right, so
the Chaos Crew does nothing small.
No, nothing.
No, not at all. So yeah,
you
guys
vocabulary.
all land in front of the Bahir gate, and as you do, it immediately opens in front of you magically, revealing sort of this wide open courtyard with pillars and fountains and all sorts of plants and trees hanging over it, leading up to the actual door of the palace. And there are guards and stuff, between the pillars, all sort of standing at attention.
I fly down to Yami and I put a little flower in her hair.
Oh, why, thank you.
I fly next to Sunspot and give him a little elbow and like, nice digs.
I know, right?
Right.
Way better than my father-in-law's castle.
Way better.
Oh yeah, that place.
If you ever see him again, make sure you tell him that too.
Oh, don't worry, I'll see him again. It's my
Please,
town.
please let
my
me
city.
be there when you do. Says,
Oh, me
Renair.
too. Oh, Renair, you'll have front row seats. Don't worry.
Oh, thank goodness. Excellent.
I fly down and I walk the rest of the way to just, I don't know, be nice. Not just like suddenly we're just flying in, we're just immediately into the castle.
Yes, yeah, of course.
Yeah, Sunspot will give the sash back to Solaris, like he promised, and walk.
Mar-a-Lago will climb up onto your shoulder and
why are you climbing? You can fly. It's so creepy.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, and he says, all right, there's a big moment we're coming up to. Remember your hospitality and stuff like that, okay?
Yes, I definitely remember that stuff.
Excellent. All right. And you guys are walking up, and there are some guards who meet you at the door, and they're like, Master Sunspot, you've returned.
Yes, just in time for the wedding.
Excellent. The princess has been waiting for you.
I've been waiting for her.
The guards look at each other like, and
a boat.
How did Sunspot dress? Because we would have prepared ahead of time.
Good question, yeah.
Are you just like, I'm going to wear the clothes I wore in the sewers that I still haven't washed yet?
No, he has nicer clothes than that. We'll put on some nice looking clothes. Some like silk monk-ish stuff.
Hell yeah.
I mean, I was imagining like what's it called? The Link game where he dresses up in the little like in the
Oh, that'd be cool.
Like the
Breath of the Wild outfit. Forgot the name of the game.
Breath of the Wild. What are those ladies called?
The Gyarados. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was imagining. I don't know.
A little silk crop top.
Oh yeah.
I guess Patience is wearing like Waterhaven Noble because it's like the nice pair of clothes that he has, and I mean he just got them and they're custom fit for him. So
that's true. You did, yeah. Perfect. Does anybody else have any special attire you're wearing?
I'm wearing traditional Zakharan wedding wear that I've probably worn at least. This is probably the third time.
Did you wash the blood out from the last time?
I was about to say, you got the stains out? Wow.
No.
But
it's red. It's red. It's fine.
It wasn't red.
It hides the blood.
A little
very well.
darker red spots.
You know, I could have cast prestidigitation on that.
I mean, do you want to do it now?
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
So just a illusionary spray bottle comes up and just.
Yeah, I bring out the Tide Pod pen and I'm just. Lilia is dressed in like light linens and like a headscarf. That's like just to keep the ears from sunburning. And probably has like a flowy skirt with like a little flower embroidery on it and stuff.
Okay. Solaris, you wear anything special?
Yeah, well, not really special, but like just like light pair of pants with comfortable, walking boots, and then like a thin blouse with this thin material like jacket that's got kind of like buttons that go down kind of at an angle, and the jacket goes almost to the knees, and it's got a little bit of a high collar, and like the sleeves go down so they almost cover her fingers.
I like it. Okay. So you guys are all led inside to a receiving room where there are lovely couches that have tons of pillows put on them, and a low table that doesn't have anything on it yet. But as you guys, come in, sit down, some servants come in and they put down a bowl of what looks like water in front of each of you, as well as
good, I'm parched.
as well as a glass. Actually, I'll say, all of you get ceramic except for Sunspot. He gets a glass.
Wow.
I'm already drinking out of the bowl before I realized they were going to put cups down.
My lord.
Because Patience is
Lilia just like
culturally
washes
not.
her hands and looks at Patience like.
Yami probably also picked up the bowl because she was like, "Oh, it's like a sake thing."
Yeah.
Oh.
There's no noodles in that one.
Ew, why you guys putting your hands in it?
It's just what we're supposed to do.
Oh.
I lived in the woods by myself for 40 years. How am I
You know the rules of hospitality?
Isn't that what the restroom's for?
Look, haven't you heard the tale of Sir Shrek II? You dip your fingers in the bowls.
Yes, indeed.
I have not, but that sounds like a very ogre-like name.
And yes, indeed, it is nice rose water that makes your hands nice.
It smelled nice, but
you're doing okay? You're having like emotions.
Patience, your
Do I need a
breath
con
smells
save?
wonderful.
Do you need a con save?
I just drank soap water.
That's a good point. Yeah, make me a con
Hold
save.
on. If it's just rose water, then probably not, because rose water is used in food. You're fine.
Yeah, it's edible. It just tastes like perfume.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Whatever.
Like that's why I was making that face, because like I know what.
Jamie knows what rose water tastes like,
Mm.
and not too much.
I mean,
rose
like
water
I've had
tastes
like rose tea before, so like it's similar.
And the servants bring out platters of honeyed bread and bowls of little tart berries that they put on the table. And then one servant comes up with each of you wearing veils and stuff, with pots of coffee that each of them, pour into your little cups.
Thank you.
I just remembered I'm not wearing my Waterhaven Noble outfit. I'm wearing as close as I can to like a priestly outfit of Tyr.
Ah, got it. Okay.
So like purple robes.
I would
Purple
say
and blue robes.
you notice, Patience,
Black glove.
as you guys are coming into the city, the guards and stuff. Each of them look like their attire is basically like split down the middle, white on one side, black on the other, with black glove on the white side, white glove on the black side. with red cords wrapped around their wrists.
Ilmater.
Yeah, which you would recognize. The black glove is Tyr, the white glove is Torm, and then the red cords are Ilmater. Yeah.
Wow.
Yes, the coffee's brought out, the rose water for your hands, the bowls of berries, honey bread. I would like everyone to.
Oh no, I'm full. That water.
I would like everybody to make me an investigation check.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go with my passive.
That's fair.
Which is
I got a 15.
10.
I got a 15.
I got a 14.
I got a 15.
Oh wow,
That actually surprises me.
dang. Okay, so let me roll. Wow. Okay, so actually,
We're all poisoned. Yay.
no. So everybody but Patience realizes, especially you, Sunspot, the person serving you behind the veil, it is none other than Princess Lavender.
Okay, so Sunspot spent time here, and
Good.
I did not actually RP or discuss anything of what happened while
That's
Sunspot was here. But would he know, like, if he's supposed to, since like they're serving, if he's supposed to address her at this point, or just kind of like let her do the thing, and then we're going to talk later?
Yes. So I mean, you would know probably. Mar-a-Lago's probably briefed you a little bit. The idea is that they come in and all in veils, and the groom to be is supposed to like reveal, you're my bride.
It's a sham. You've been heard.
Surprise, motherfucker.
So actually, Jamie,
Yes.
speaking of, I would like you. What is Princess Lavender like? What drew Sunspot to her and stuff? Like what about her?
Kind of. So I feel like I'm trying not to like rip off Jasmine, but she is kind of like the tomboy-ish princess. So like she didn't mind getting dirty for things, but was also like kind of on the shyer side, a little coy, but also just like if an official thing was going on, she'd definitely be rolling her eyes at it. Like, can you believe I have to wear this stupid veil and you have to take it off? Like like this is all so stupid.
That's
which
fair.
Sunspot enjoyed.
Excellent. Yeah. So, you do the thing and she's like, gives you a face. But all the people in the room, give little claps and stuff.
It's good seeing you, Lavender.
It's good seeing you too, Sunspot. I hope you are ready.
Ready as I can be.
Excellent. And she says, I don't know if this is appropriate at the moment, but I really don't care. So, and she leans in and she kisses each of your cheeks.
Sunspot blushes a little.
Listen to me.
Indeed, some of the people in the room are like, oh boy, wow, really get into it.
Hey, Sunspot's already seen someone.
Yeah, this is her, Patience.
Oh! You look nice. And I go back to my seat awkwardly.
Yami goes, wait, that's her?
Yeah, yes, everyone, this is Lavender. Lavender.
Hi.
Everyone.
Not bad.
I'm Sir Patience.
Is she saying not bad about us, or is Yami saying
No,
not
Yami's
bad
saying
about
not
her?
bad about Lavender, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Lilia just pierced. What'd you just say?
I'm Sir Patience, martyr of
Lilia
Tyr.
nods in agreement.
Agreeable to meet you as well, Sir Patience. You're the one who's going to perform the ceremony, I understand?
Wait, what?
Was this okay? Sorry. Was this already discussed with them
I
beforehand?
think so, yeah.
We kind of
Okay,
discussed it.
That If that is okay with you,
Yeah, it's fine with me.
then I am honored.
And Lavender says, well, I have to go deal with all the finicky business beforehand, but all of you please enjoy the hospitality of my palace until the ceremony tomorrow.
Hope we can hang out.
Do you know where in the city I ought to go to the Church of Tyr? For there are a few materials I would need for your ceremony.
Yeah, she could.
I have it up right now. Ed Greenwood has like an in-depth like wedding ceremonies for Ilmater and Tyr.
I love it. Okay, yeah. He would. One of the viziers would be able to direct you at Princess Lavender's command. Yeah.
Okay.
And Lavender sort of gives a little bow and makes her way out with the servants following behind her, leaving you guys with the coffee and the bread and the berries, what have you.
Okay, so like we gotta go like find a way for us to hang out without all of this, right? Yeah.
Yeah, we'll figure something out.
Don't worry, we'll sneak you in.
So that does lead you guys basically the rest of the day to explore the palace and the city of Almraven at your pleasure, if any of you want to.
I am not planning any pre-wedding festivities.
You're not allowed.
Renair pats her hand and says, "That's probably for the best."
Renair, can you like go take your wife out on a date? Because I feel like
he plans the bachelor party. Wait, guys, I gotta go. Bye. And he goes go off to do the church things.
Yeah, excellent.
Episode of My Little Pony where they had the wedding, and then at the end, like Spike is like, "If you're like this, you can just wait until the bachelor party."
All right.
We're at the end of the wedding, mind you.
Rip.
So if nobody has anything in particular they want to do, you can fast forward.
Does she? Okay, this would be something, since you said it was pre-discussed. I'm sorry, I'm being super realms lore. Does she? What god does she worship? Because apparently there's like dual ceremony with at least the three amigos, where like if the one's spouse is like Ilmater and one is Tyr, then there's actually two priests for the ceremony.
I would say probably probably mixed. Probably Ilmater.
If you want to keep it just like one thing and make it simple, I'm fine with
one
that.
priest I think is easiest, but yeah, I think it's Ilmater, and then she also worships Pelor, and then also what's her face? This is interesting. Solaris. I think you would get a feel, even just hanging around. People here in Zakhara have a very, it would almost be considered heretical up north, view of Selune and Shar, where they kind of believe that they aren't like opposed deities; they are an actual one person. And there's kind of this belief like we all have dark and light in us, and like coming to understand those sides of us is how everything works, as opposed to light and dark fight, so Lavender follows Sharess, which is the Selune Shar mix, as well as Ilmater and Pelor, basically sun, moon, and all that. Yeah. So that's special. Oh yes.
I mean, it doesn't have to be anything specific, but just like Sunspot will be like, what do I need to, like, I'm assuming there's like a vizier nearby. He's like, what do I have to do for like wedding prep stuff? Like get fitted, like what's all involved?
We will have to fit you with all of that sort of thing, and beyond that, nothing in particular you have to worry about beyond the normal marriage. Yeah, who's a what's it's.
When do I get my crown?
I believe that happens during the during the ceremony. Yes.
I want to look like a fancy bitch, okay?
And the vizier says, until then, of course, enjoy the gardens and whatever delights the palace holds.
Oh, yummy, I want to go see the gardens.
Oh, yeah, let's do it.
Hey, can I come?
Yeah, Yami's like,
Here, let's go.
Always. Oh, everybody's going to the garden. All right. Yeah,
I gotta go get fitted, then I'll meet up with you guys.
Okay, bye, Sunspot.
Bye.
Okay, so all the girls go to the all the girls go to the garden.
Oh, they have a bachelorette party in the garden.
Without the bride.
Or the groom.
That's how.
And with Renair.
That's how we're gonna make sure that the bachelorette party goes okay this time. We're not gonna include the bride.
No, that way we don't ruin the wedding if we don't show up.
Yeah. We all get arrested by accident.
You should include the bride because you probably should get to know her a little bit.
I mean, she's busy. Like, if you can we hang out with the bride? Can we hang out with Princess Lavender?
Maybe you could help her with whatever she needs. I don't know.
We leave her an invite in the garden. Come and party if you're ready.
She pulls up her magic slate. Whoop.
Hey, girl.
So you tried to deliver
Let's
this
get
letter.
wasted.
And one of the guards is like, "Oh, Princess Lavender cannot read any correspondence at the moment. She is preparing for the marriage ceremony."
I can yell really loud.
Thaumaturgy. Yo, if you get some free time, we're the best.
Hey, we're gonna hang out with you if you want to. Like, we want to be friends.
So you guys yell, and the guards are like,
Bubbles in our window.
Sorry, Sunspot. Casper.
We're gonna
Make this
we're
grand
gonna bully
entrance
your,
so that we get
your
into
wife.
the palace. Hey, yo! Lavender!
Lavender!
So the gardens, there are huge like lake pools that are surrounded by date trees and palm trees and ferns and stuff like that. All sorts of pillars with creepers and vines. There is a pool that has like fish in it, and there are these goose-sized green seabirds that are just like all over the place here, just sort of occasionally swoop down and like go down to grab a fish. However, you guys also see in this pool, there appear to be giant otters, these big fuzzy boys who are just hanging out in there, and they like sort of swat away the seabirds and they come down to try and grab the fish, and you know.
I have stats for these.
But yeah.
I love otters.
Oh yeah, otters are great.
They're so cute.
But they're all chilling in the garden, and then in the middle of the pool, there's basically what looks like a sculpture of a bunch of beholders stacked on top of each other, shooting water out of their eye stalks into the pool.
Interesting art.
I was just gonna say the same thing. This it doesn't really fit, but you know.
Yeah.
What?
Listen, if they enjoy it, then you know you should respect it. It's everybody is entitled to decorate their house as much as they want, or whatever. We have a pole in the middle of our restaurant that nobody can use.
That is true. I just got used to the pole. So
Yeah, right, exactly.
For me.
And a voice.
Really, it is not accessible in any sort of way, but
No.
it's still cool.
A voice sort of from behind you says, "Oh, it's to commemorate the Eye Tyrant Wars." See, it is Princess Lavender.
Oh,
Hey!
There's a 1990s
Got
like
my edge.
like granite stone font with like flames in the background, like 90s pixel art, and it's just like, I Tyrant Wars.
Mm-hmm. And she says, many brave members of the Shun Imperium died fighting the beholder hives of the Lake of Steam, including my great something or other.
Our friend Patience also got destroyed by a beholder once.
Yami says, yeah, and he and points over at Renair. He got petrified by one, so he's only got one hand.
Yeah. Hi, it's nice to meet you.
And Lavender says, it's nice to meet you too. Lily?
Lilia.
Lilia, okay.
Yeah. We haven't met before, and Sunspot didn't know me before he came back, so yeah.
Okay. Well, it's nice to meet you all as well. You sort of looks around. I did kind of sneak out to come meet with you.
Are you gonna get in trouble? Because last time we had a bachelorette party, we got arrested.
I mean, I'm the princess. I can
okay.
Shoo all that away. It's whatever. You really want to cause trouble, though.
Oh.
Looks like you do.
Ladies, it's time for another bachelorette party.
Sunspot's getting pinned for his clothes. She goes, "Oh no!"
No.
Senses it.
As
my ladies' night senses are tingling.
Renair's got a little panic button he pushes.
Life alert, like button.
Princess Lavender says, I say we go for a little skinny dip.
In this?
Mm-hmm. Oh, the otters are cuddly as hell. And Lavender says, well, if you're not, I am. And she, throws off and jumps into the pool.
Alrighty then.
Okay.
Solaris does one of these.
Why do women keep trying to get naked in front of me? I don't understand.
Do they?
Don't you remember?
I leave for 1 minute.
Yeah.
that lady. Oh God, what was her name? The demon lady that was that was obsessed with Lilia, and was trying to get into her pants, and we stayed in the same room.
Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot her name.
Yeah, it's an Avernus, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Ezzy or something?
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
So anyway,
now
Lilia
you have
will change her outfit to a bathing suit situation because she doesn't like to be naked. And yeah, she'll swim.
Excellent.
I actually learned how to swim in Zakhara, but I'm
Oh.
uncomfortable with my body.
And Lavender, pops her head out, and her hair is dry, even though she was just underwater. And she says,
"Never wet on."
she says, "You shouldn't be ashamed of your body. It's beautiful, I'm sure." She does a backstroke, and one of the otters comes up underneath her and gives her a hug, and is like,
"Hey, I want to hug the otter."
I want to hug otters. This is way better than your bachelor party.
Wow. I don't swim so well, so I don't think I'm jumping in the water.
Yeah, Lilia's going in for a swim, and you gotta go hang out with the otters.
Don't worry, the otters will save you.
I think I'm good too. And she'll just take off her boots and
yeah, and dunk the feet
dip her
in.
feet in the water.
Yep.
All right, what the heck? I'll take my clothes off and go in.
Yeah!
Meanwhile, in town, Patience is in this super holy place, you know, and like everything's all
bleed.
holier than thou. And he's like, I sense a disturbance.
Nose just starts bleeding.
Like I'm missing something very important.
I am going to splash Yami with water.
Okay. Oh wow. So you do that, and Yami is sort of, oh, you made a mistake. And she jumps into the water and just like, you know, starts tidal waving.
Just running. Like swimming so fast, but her feet are small.
Mm-hmm. And Sunspot, you're up, you know, in a room with a window looking down on the garden as there's just commotion outside. And some of the people who are like, oh, what's going on out there?
Oh no. Sunspot's just like, just hears commotion. She's like, well, I bet I know who it is. I just don't know what they're doing out there.
And
you can bet your ass that they're causing chaos.
And Mar-a-Lago sort of looks at you and taps his little beak with his mud wink, and he goes, yeah, you're gonna look real good, Sunspot.
Thanks, Mar-a-Lago.
Handsome fella.
I mean, I'm always handsome.
He sort of wipes away a muddy tear, and he says, oh goodness, this is getting a little emotional here. This is a big moment for both of us, Sunspot.
Both of us?
But yeah.
Why for you?
Well, I mean, I got assigned to be your guide to help you.
Oh, right.
Help you be the best you can be. You know, that sort of thing.
Does that mean when I get married, you go away, or are you still?
Oh no! I mean, I'm for life.
Oh crap! Oh no! Oh no! I'm only 150. I'm gonna be stuck with you forever.
Yeah, we're gonna be together for quite a while.
Oh gosh!
I'm your ride and die bitch.
Please never say that again.
He says, okay,
for the love of Paylor, never say that again.
And he says, that's probably for the best. Well, Sunspot, since you're getting married, I mean, there's some things I want to say, you know?
Look, I already had this talk with my dad. I'm good.
No, not like that.
Okay.
No. That's cool with you and your dad. That's good. I'm not well versed in that sort of thing.
Thank God.
I did take a class once, but it was I didn't understand it very well.
I don't like this. Anyway, what are you trying to tell me?
Well, Sunspot, I have something to say. And Scott, it's time.
Can I record it?
Okay, so folks, this will be a little sloppy, but here we go.
Oh, I love sloppy.
So, boom.
Wait, let's record it.
Hi, this is Gilbert Gottfried, and this is for Sunspot, and it's being sent by Callie Cordell, Yami, Lilia, Patience or Patience or Patience and Solaris and Raleigh, and they're sending you this because you are getting married. So congratulations on getting married. And I was asked to give you some advice on marriage. Okay, simple. From now on, the minute you're married, the exact second you're married, you're wrong, okay? You're always wrong. And if you hear like, oh, look, hey, Sunspot, you see, it's raining out today. You see the rain? And you just go, okay, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have made it rain. And look, it's like, hey, you see what's going on in Czechoslovakia? And you go, I'm sorry, that was my fault. I went to Czechoslovakia and caused that. So, Sunspot, from now on, just apologize and say you're wrong. Congratulations, Sunspot.
Oh my god.
I'm not sure if that shared on stream, but I know the audio did.
I hope
and that's
so,
all that
yeah.
matters.
I
Okay, so for those that need filled in, including Jamie himself, we decided to put some money together and we went on Cameo. And we got the man, the myth, the legend himself to give Sunspot some wedding advice.
I don't even know where to begin.
And now we know Czechoslovakia is canon in the Forgotten Realms.
And so is Callie Cordell.
It's a Callie.
Oh my god.
Hattians is my favorite.
Hattians are patient.
Hattians and Raleigh, Yeah.
Oh my god.
But I really need to get that out, Sunspot. I've been meaning to say that for a long time.
I can tell.
Oh, Jamie, that was just me.
Just even thinking about it, it's probably like, who the hell's name is Sunspot?
Hey, they paid me money to talk to the camera.
All right. I don't know.
And he did it with such grace and such creativity.
I just love the fact that he mispronounced patience.
Of all things, yeah.
Right?
That's Alaris, right?
Yeah.
I can't.
Oh.
I can't believe Czechoslovakia exists.
It's your fault.
We're the timeline where they didn't split up.
See, Marlago's talking about Strahd. So that's what's going on.
I want you to know that was the hardest thing to keep a secret from you, Jamie.
Oh my god, they were making jokes about it like 2 weeks ago because we got it like a month ago, and Scotty kept bringing it up, and Jamie's like, I have no fucking clue what's going on.
No idea.
Oh my god,
that's the joy of weddings and getting married.
Is that I'm always wrong?
That
You're always
gonna be
wrong.
You're always wrong.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know we paid you for it, but thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I like to imagine that Marlago did pull out his glasses to start and then took them off.
Yeah.
We had to make sure he was reading it right.
Yeah,
He probably opened that email and was like, why did I decide to do this? Who are these people?
Listen, it can't be any worse than the 4Kids rap,
Yeah.
So,
But I mean, like he's thinking those are like actual people too. Like,
he thinks Sunspot is a real person.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
really
yeah.
getting married.
Yeah.
I mean, he is in our hearts, isn't he?
Somewhere in some other
Sunspot
timeline, he is
in our
real.
dreams and our hopes.
In the secondary world, there's
Where
truly a
Czechoslovakia
Sunspot.
still exists.
well,
Exactly.
the crystal sphere. There is a crystal sphere with Earth in it,
That's true.
so would have Transylvania.
All right.
So, as you're getting fitted, Sunspot.
Had to turn on a fan. I'm so hot.
Is that from the Zakhara heat, or is it from that very hot take from Marlarga?
Ooh.
Yes.
Yeah, luckily here in Zakhara, they have big magic fans that come in and they can, fan you themselves.
Yeah. It's one of the few items in the DMG. Well, not a few. There's actually a lot of magic items in the DMG that are from Zakhara. But the wind fan.
Yeah. Not to such a degree that it blows you out the window or anything.
Oh, no. That's the combat version.
Yes, so that you're doing that. Patience goes out to get prepared while the girls are, enjoying themselves down in the garden, having fun with Lavender, who eventually her her servants and stuff come out and are like, Princess, we're supposed to be getting ready, you know. And she's like,
Do the giant otters get mad at them?
mm-hmm. The otters, one of them pops up and just goes, ah!
What does he say?
What does he say? He says, don't take her from us.
Like, fuck you!
You otter believe it!
Oh!
They take the little rocks that they usually use for clams and just start throwing them at the serpents.
They wouldn't be little rocks. These are giant otters.
I know. They're just like
True.
The little tummy rocks.
You know, and Lavender basically does not come to the shore. She makes them go out and like get her from the middle and drag her back while the otters are like.
She just goes limp.
Limp and completely naked.
Yeah, you know, as you do. I've done that many times. But yeah, you know, the night goes on. Lovely desert evening. This chill comes over Raven, and you see that the buildings and stuff that have these colorful mosaics of tile and brickwork have been enchanted with fairy fire, so they're like glowing in patterns, you know. Mm-hmm. Very like almost like neon signs, you know, depicting these different buildings and what they are. But yeah, the next day is of course the ceremony, which is due to take. Yes. Oh,
sorry. Yeah. In the night, could Sunspot have tried to find Lavender?
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Oh, scandalous.
I want you to make me a stealth roll.
Stealthy stealth.
Yeah.
I imagine that we like caught her up on the things we were doing while like Sunspot was away.
Before you leave, Marla was just
27.
Like, remember,
and
she's always right.
School and, you know.
Just remember, yeah. Okay, so you got a 27. I rolled a 1, so nobody's ever noticed it.
So it's just like walking down the middle.
Walking, yeah.
They're all drunk and just having a good time.
Did you hear about that priest they brought in for the wedding? Strange fellow.
Very strange. You heard about those warriors from Hammerfell? They have curved swords.
What's a Hammerfell?
Hear about what's going on in Czechoslovakia?
Have you heard about what's happening in Czechoslovakia? Yes, I heard.
I heard it's all Sunspot's fault.
I heard it's all Sunspot's fault.
The princess really said it herself.
Is that really the type of person we want marrying the princess?
Really impressive though that you can make it rain.
As you're heading along Sunspot, you're so stealthy, you overhear people talking. And they're like, is everything prepared for the ceremony tomorrow? They're like, yes, of course. I spoke to Khadij. He's ready to give them a wedding surprise. Excellent, excellent. Soon the forgotten one will be remembered by all. And the other person nods. It's like, the forgotten one shall rise again.
Oh my god. Oops, it's all cults again. Electric Boogaloo.
There's one thing I think of for the Forgotten Realm in D&D lore, and I'm concerned.
And you know, then they start talking about like, oh, did you see today's sports match? Yes, the sports match, the famous Zakhara sport.
The sports ball.
The sports ball, yes.
Everybody loves sports ball.
Mm-hmm. As you continue to sneak along to where Lavender is.
Don't genies have like their own gladiatorial arenas and stuff in Zakhara?
More than likely, I mean. My words. You find Princess Lavender at a spot you know that she likes to frequent, which really, as a monk, is incredibly easy for you to get to, and as an Air Genasi, incredibly easy for her to get up to, but other people not so much. It's basically just like on top of one of the domes of one of the towers. So she's able to, you know, sort of fly up there, and you can fly or just monk run up there. And she's sitting up there, sort of looking out over the sort of crescent moon playing on the ocean water and stuff. stars in the sky.
Hey, Lavender.
And she sort of looks up and, oh, Sunspot. And she sort of hops up and sort of runs over to you and gives you a hug.
He hugs her back.
And she says, it's been so long.
Yeah, that's actually part of the reason I wanted to come see you. There's something you need to know about me.
Oh?
And he's just gonna like step away, and then he's gonna shift because she has no idea that he's a werewolf now.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That happened after he left.
Joke's on you, I'm into that.
She's a furry.
I roll
And a monster fucker.
You know, that's an interesting theory. When you do, I rolled, I got a 1.
Oh.
So I imagine she lets out like a blood curdling like scream, like
It's fine. I can control it. And then like he just like shift back, shift.
Oh, that's a surprise. Okay.
Yeah, I got bit by a werewolf.
Oh,
Did you know those are real? And apparently, if you get bit by a werewolf, it turns you into a werewolf.
yes, yeah. I've heard this. I mean, down here we have were jackals and were hyenas and were crocodiles and were dolphins and were crabs and where she goes on.
Were dolphins?
Yeah.
That sounds interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of them live in the Lake of Steam. Good luck.
That would make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm aware of the wolf variety.
The wolf variety. Okay. Are you sure you have it under control? Goodness.
Yeah, the full moons don't really even affect me
That's-
anymore. I got some like tears of Selune and they did things, and I'm fine now.
Okay. And she sort of pushes herself back up to her feet with a little gust of air. And she says, that's new. I will admit.
Yeah, I realized that like earlier. I was like, oh, she doesn't know that I can,
No, I didn't. Interesting.
Sorry.
No, I'll get used to it. That's
I mean, I never have to do it if I don't want to do it.
I mean, it's you. So
It is me.
It is. I mean, I'm very conflicted here.
Why are you conflicted? Literally nothing has changed about me except now I
Werewolf,
can do that.
Werewolf, a little scary. Sunspot, very hot.
Oh, that's sort of conflicted.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, But hey, it's cool. That's cool. That's good that you're okay. Excellent. Your friends told me all sorts of crazy shit that you guys have been up to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of weird stuff keeps happening to us.
Is it
Speaking
true?
of,
Oh, yes.
I heard a conversation when I was coming over here
Okay.
about someone named Khadij planning a surprise for the wedding, and the forgotten one is going to be remembered again.
She thanks and she's like, it doesn't ring a bell. I don't know the name.
Guess it's some cult stuff.
Oh, she sort of sighs and she says, listen, Sunspot, I'm glad you brought up secret first. I have something to tell you.
Oh no.
Kind of as well. I'm not no.
Are you in a cult?
No.
Okay.
Well, I mean, as much as anybody is, I guess. But here's the thing. I'm a Genasi.
Mm-hmm.
That whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
How much do you know about the history of Zakhara, Sunspot? We kind of gave you a whirlwind tour last time you came, and there wasn't really any history lessons or stuff like that.
I mean, Marlaga kind of told me about there's some issues with the elves and the genies, and how
Yeah.
our
Yeah.
wedding is kind of more of a political thing.
Oh, okay. So Marlog, excellent. That's okay. Good. Okay.
Since elf descendant of, yeah.
Yes. Yeah. As I understand it, I'm descended from a djinn long time ago who fought with a bunch of other genies over this land and kind of turned it into a desert with their fighting.
Okay.
Until the ancient elves, after having their forest destroyed and all that, locked them in a crystal. Well, it's about, 100 years ago, that crystal kind of got broken. And all the genies got out, and they kind of enslaved pretty much everybody in Zakhara.
Okay.
But it's okay. I mean, now nobody's a slave because those genies, whisked away. Which I think, I think your friend Lilia probably is some connection to, because they're evidently she's cool with Arl. I've heard rumors that Arl might have done it. I don't know. Not my.
I also do know Jibbin.
Jibbin, Jibbin.
Yeah, he was trapped in like some tapestry that I accidentally lit on fire, and he got out.
Oh,
but
okay.
We're cool now.
That's good. Yeah, Jibbin's related to my ancient ancestors' rival, but like,
okay,
we're cool now too. I mean, as cool as a Ifrit can be. So yeah, our marriage is a little bit political. Yeah, to kind of ease a little bit of that tension there, not just between elves and genies, but between genies and literally everyone else in Zakhara after the whole business with the Skyfire era. Some people are kind of afraid of me, if you can believe it.
You've probably seen what happens when you get hungry.
Listen, it happens, okay? Sometimes you just see all that food laid out and you just suck it in, okay? It happens.
Sometimes.
Especially when you got lungs as mine.
Yeah, I don't have that, so I don't really know.
Well, yeah. Listen, maybe our kids will have super suction powers. I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be elf genie kids.
Oh yeah, and
elf genie werewolf kids.
I have heard that lycanthropy can pass too.
Oh, they're gonna be our little abominations.
Oh, they're gonna be great, I'm sure. My goodness. And she sort of blushes and she's like, "Oh God, look at me talking about having kids." Oh.
So I have a question, and
yes,
it's okay whatever the answer is. Do you actually want to marry me, or is this just because of the political?
And she says,
this wedding kind of seems to have just like popped up out of nowhere.
Yeah, it kind of did. Yeah. People you ever heard may be people who are plotting against me. I don't know. That's very possible. I'm sure there's quite a few. Yeah, this I would listen. I like you a lot, Sunspot. 100%. We don't know each other that well, though.
True.
No.
And this seems pretty on par for like a royal wedding, like kind of prearranged stuff.
Yeah. I mean, my advisors and stuff thought, oh, they like each other. He's an elf. Kind of works perfectly. Let's do it. So things were kind of arranged and what have you. There actually was talk for a little bit about not even inviting you and having a proxy fill in and just.
I heard about that. Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm glad you're here. I just personally, I mean, if we are going to get married, I would have done it later rather than.
Well, we actually got to know each other a little bit more.
A little bit, yeah. That's kind of.
I mean, I did kind of like literally fall out of the sky and land in the middle of the city. So
that's true. That is true. Which, I mean, that's happened before, but never someone like you.
I mean, who hasn't fallen out of the sky and met their significant other?
Yeah. I mean, you're just lucky you fell on the back of my elephant. You know?
Yeah. It kind of hurt though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, I really thought that I was going to get killed because I landed on the princess's elephant.
Well, okay. My guards were kind of going to kill you at first, but yes, yeah, we're cool. You know?
Yeah, I know. Like the one tried to like throw a rock at me, and I caught and just whipped it right back at him.
I mean, that was really what caught my eye at first.
Yeah, people do that. They keep like trying to shoot me, but I just keep catching it and just like killing them with whatever they try to kill me with.
Yeah, I heard you threw alchemist fire at someone. That's
I have also caught bullets, which I still don't understand how I can do that.
Oh, bullets. I've heard of those. Yeah, smoke powder, right?
Yeah, it's just like I shouldn't be able to catch it, but I catch them.
I'd love to try one of those one of these days. Goodness.
And then I throw them back and it kills them. And I'm like, how am I doing this?
You're a dangerous weapon, Sunspot.
These hands have murdered.
And Lavender sort of, sits down and lays back and looks up at the stars and says, and sort of taps the roof beside her.
I'll sit down next to her.
And she says, you just want to chill all night?
As long as we can. I'm sure someone's going to find us eventually.
Yeah. People know. But
yeah.
Good luck.
By the way, I can also turn into a dragon.
Sits up. What?
Yep, I could turn into a dragon. It's pretty cool.
It says, show me.
I'm trying to think if Sunspot would have brought Tierlai with him. Probably not.
Oh.
Since he was going to like secretly covert.
Mm.
So he may not have.
You're not bringing your buddy to the wedding?
No, Tierlai's going to be at the wedding. Yeah. I just mean like right now he doesn't have Tierlai with him.
Mm.
Oh,
honestly,
okay, I was going to save this for later.
Yeah.
But no joke, I do need a ceremonial sword. Would Tierlai be that sword?
Oh.
Like it's needed for the wedding ceremony.
Well.
It doesn't like damage Tierlai? Like,
no.
Okay. Yeah, then yeah.
Oh, excellent.
The Tierlai's with patience then.
Excellent. Okay.
Because Sunspot's gonna have Tierlai with him for the wedding anyway, like just attached to him. But
good.
Swords needed, that'll be good.
Excellent.
You gotta go bedazzled.
Oh. That's how you go everywhere, honey.
Yeah, so Sunspot looks at Lavender. I need my sword to be able to do that.
Oh.
I know, it's less impressive. It's just like a polymorph spell. It's not that impressive.
Okay, well, yeah. When you say it like that, it's less impressive, but...
Yeah. But, I can still turn into a dragon. Still pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. Oh, so a werewolf, dragon, elf, genie, human, hybrid baby.
Well, the kids aren't going to get the dragon stuff.
Oh.
Unless we do something very strange.
That would be very strange, but
I'm just like, hold up, let me see what you look like first.
Yeah. And you guys, chill up on the roof all night, looking up the stars. Oh my God, patience. And messing around. And the next day, all of Raven turns out there is like a amphitheater sort of seating a sea, right on the cliffside, with a low wall and like a stage set up there, with all sorts of stone seats with pillows laid out for people to watch from the stands as the ceremony itself takes place. And Patience, I suppose you, Sunspot, Lavender, and Mar-a-Lago are probably up there, with Mar-a-Lago being the ring bearer / best man /
Wait, I was gonna say, can we have like little rats be the ring bearers since
Oh,
Sunspot's the
that's
rat
perfect.
king?
Yes, 100%. Okay, so yes, it's some rats.
Two little
who,
rats with little bow ties come walking
Oh
up
my
carrying
God.
the rings.
Hell yeah. So yes,
Are our goblins the ushers? Like, did they fly in?
I knew who
Yes.
has to voice the mouse's characters.
Yes, so
They're two
at the
dads.
base- Oh, what is it?
The two little rats, they're dads.
The rat dads, yeah.
Red dads.
They come up and they're like, "Here you go, Sunspot," and each give you a ring off the top of their heads.
It's your majesty, but I'll let it slide today.
Oh, of course, Your Majesty. And they both sort of give little rat bows as they scurry away. And there's this lovely sea breeze that's going over the cliff here as you guys are, standing hand in hand with Patience, there to do the ceremony. So, Scott, if you've got your ceremony thing, let's freaking go. What's this look like?
Knowledge is what brought us here
God.
today.
Okay,
Yeah,
so I'm just going to read this word for word from Ed Greenlord himself. First, it goes off like a more like Christian wedding where first the groom goes up there, usually a parent. So who would Sunspot have instead that would escort them up to the altar?
Oh gosh, I don't even know.
Also, Tyrlai, and there is a bowl on the altar, and Tyrlai's there.
Excellent.
I don't know. It would be a parental figure.
Just more rats.
Especially given
rats in the trench
Sunspot's
coat.
especially given Sunspot's history. Yeah, that's a real interesting question.
Yeah, because technically through his village's traditions, he has no parents.
That's true. Yeah.
Also, this would be up to Dylan, but they would have specific nobility there.
Oh.
Usually the Lord of the Land or whatnot, but since this is, so it'd be the I'm trying to remember what it's called. It's not the king.
Yes, there's all sorts of pashas.
Lavender's dad or mom, whoever's ruling the country, I guess.
Well, that's the thing.
Or ruling that city-state.
Lavender's parents are not around anymore.
Wow. Aw, you're both orphans. How cute.
So who would she have in their stead? Because they'd be there
That's
as
also
witness.
a good question.
And they would be the ones taking her up the aisle.
I feel like it would be
Mar-a-Lago.
I was thinking
He just
that,
takes
yeah.
both of us up, flies up with Sunspot, and then flies back and flies up with Lavender.
That sounds right. Yeah, let's
That's
do
so
that.
cute.
Mar-a-Lago's pulling like.
And then just
quadruple
starts
duty.
like the whole ceremony just saying they're sobbing,
Oh gosh!
getting mud everywhere.
Everywhere.
You just hear like the like the disgusting mud noises.
So people in the crowd are like, "Oh god." And actually, as Sunspot and Lavender are coming out, instead of like a dan 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 wedding march, people in the stands start like singing a song in Zakharan, in the Zakharan language, and as they do, their seats start to levitate up off the stands into the air as they're sitting up there.
Like the seats are supposed to be doing that. Like nobody looks like what the heck's
Yeah.
going on.
It seems they're supposed to be doing that. Yeah. And everybody's like, oh, doing song as you guys are coming in, and after they stop, they hold on to the pillows and they feather fall down back into their seats.
This is a fancy wedding, guys.
So who would be Lavender's?
Oh, Mar-a-Lago. Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, so first thing that happens.
I think he was like her assigned guardian, and then they switched because of Sunspot.
His patience has
Mar-a-Lago has a little bow tie.
I just brain farted on the sword's name, but he's got the sword.
Tyrli, yeah.
He has Tyrli. And
Right,
he has a blessing for
break a
Tyr.
leg.
And as Mar-a-Lago goes up, this would all have been told beforehand, so all you would know what's going to happen, of course. He has to put his hand out, and I do a tiny little cut, and his blood goes into the bowl. Just a little bit.
So
It doesn't need to be much.
bit of
Goop. It
mud
doesn't even need to be cut.
And it's specifically, I think, his left hand, whichever one that gets that Tyr lost. I'm trying to remember which
There you
one.
go.
And then Mar-a-Lago goes and gets Lavender.
Okay. Bring back Princess Lavender.
And then as they're going to get Princess Lavender, I do the same with Sunspot.
Ah.
So I have to
Yeah,
he just
one damage maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
He does specify in parentheses a small cut on the palm of the hand. So it's not like you're doing like a movie thing where they destroy the nerves in their hands by going.
Yeah, they just. Oh my God.
I say
That's how you destroy the nerves in your hand. Don't do that.
Yeah, I would say it's not even one damage. It's just
Yeah.
I say I still have all those temporary hit points. So
Oh yeah, it would be a
That's a good
temporary
point.
hit point pool
Good point.
because my celestial warlockiness.
yeah, so
that works
he
out.
just has 9 temporary hit points. Like that's no problem.
I'll make sure to give it to everyone who has to do this in the ceremony, I guess, just so no one actually gets hurt. So Mar-a-Lago has 10 temporary hit points if that ever comes up.
Oh, excellent. I usually only have 3.
Yeah, so he's tank right now. And I have a consecrated sword of justice, which I guess is Tyrli. And I hold the edge over the altar and say a prayer to Tyr as Mar-a-Lago brings her up to the altar. And then I do the normal priest thing where I say, do you want to be lawfully wedded couples? So, I'm really good at being a priest, you can tell. And then she also gets her hand cut, but instead of putting blood in there, they both then hold hands.
Aww.
Both hands that were injured.
We make a blood pact.
I was about to say, this might be an issue. Does she need to make a con save because of lycanthropy?
Well, that's real interesting. Ooh, yeah, why not?
I would say so.
I'd say
Maybe we
so
can skip
too.
that part. Maybe we can skip that part.
No, I want to see.
Just keep it secret,
I
though.
want to
Just
discuss
keep it
this ahead
secret.
of time, though.
Keep it secret. Okay.
Um,
I can do that.
It's are you gonna get pregnant on your wedding day? Who knows?
I'm skipping a lot of the fancy trees, by the way. This is like
That's
a
okay.
20 tweet thread that Ed Greenwood made.
That sounds like an Ed Greenwood thread, yeah.
And then I do the same, and I put my spilled blood into the consecrated bowl. And then they would finish their rites. And as they do, the blood is spilled over the altar, and it disappears.
Oh.
This sounds really evil, but apparently it's Tyr Ilmater
Makes sense.
thing.
Yeah.
And then after that, some of the lines that Sunspot would say is, I, Sunspot, shall protect thee and succor thee, Lavender, until my breath falls and the gods claim me, putting thy needs and comfort before mine own, and keeping no secret from thee until the end of my days, or until the gods set us apart, though I hereby pray they shall never do so. That's how wordy this is. So,
Oh, gosh.
Love it.
We just doing a bridge version.
Do the bridge version. Yeah.
yeah, and
Sunspot to you.
then
To you.
and then after that, then you guys kiss. And,
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
Smooch.
Sunspot does the dip kiss.
Ooh,
He dips her.
Oh.
I love it.
Very
Do you, wanna,
fancy.
do you want to do a smooch roll?
What's the
Freaking
switch?
do it. Just a
Charisma
d20.
check.
No.
Okay.
Oh, charisma check actually is not a bad idea.
Oh, I did the blood thing wrong, so the blood's still in the bowl. Give me a second.
Uh-oh.
But do your kiss thing. The kiss thing's first.
All right, go for it.
Check or saving throw.
Saving throw. Let's do saving throw. Why not?
Okay, because that's better.
Because this might be a huge problem, I just realized. We might be
That's a
causing a huge
13.
problem in the Zakhara political.
Nah, it's okay.
I got a 13.
A 13. Hey, she got a 15. So there you go.
Hey!
All right.
Dip Sunspot instead.
Hell yeah.
Big ol' smoocheroonie.
So then, Patience says, after the smooch, and everyone claps,
Mm-hmm.
to those that smile upon this blessed union, please drink. And then he pours it into wine glasses, the blood, and what comes up are the parent equivalents. So the people who escort them up, if they have their blessings on the union, that they have to drink it. So everybody's gonna have con saves who drinks this blood.
Wait, but if it's the parents who brought it up, then that's just Mar-a-Lago.
It's just Mar-a-Lago.
right?
True. Yeah.
Can Mar-a-Lago even be a werewolf?
Yeah,
But
whatever.
who brought Sunspot up?
Mar-a-Lago.
Mar-a-Lago.
Yeah.
Then it's just Mar-a-Lago.
It's just Mar-a-Lago.
He has to drink twice. Because it's a blessing for both of them.
Shot.
Just those
Okay.
two little shots.
Okay.
We
Noted.
should have discussed the ceremony.
They do.
Yeah.
If you want to be nitpicky, lycanthropy does specify only humanoids.
So
whatever.
Mar-a-Lago.
But it's way funnier if it's a tiny werewolf.
It's just mud and just fur. Just
A mud
Goes to take up
werewolf.
the bowl. But as Mar-a-Lago does, there's suddenly a and like the whole city shakes as there's a lightning strike.
There it
And
is.
there it is. And a wind, the sea breeze suddenly becomes like a gale that I need everybody to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, real quick before we do that, since I cast ceremony on them,
Oh yes.
both Lavender and Sunspot have a +2 to your AC when you're within 30 feet of each other.
I love it.
Oh no, that makes Sunspot so hard to hit now.
I know. It's for the next 7 days, by the way.
Okay, dex save.
But you have to be within 30 feet of each other.
I love it. Excellent.
So I'm going to spend that spell slot.
I got a 3.
A 3.
Dexterity?
Yes,
21.
dexterity.
21.
Okay. 21.
Let's see if-
Solaris is fine.
Let's see if Patience is on par. He's not. 19.
Oh, patience is fine. Okay.
I
Airly.
rolled a 10,
10. God.
and then I accidentally just threw my dice down and rolled a natural 20.
Oh my god. Nah. Yeah.
Isn't always the
Sunspot.
way.
But you.
I got a naughty 20.
Okay.
Oh,
So
Renair
Solaris-
got a.
Oh, yes.
Renair got
Very
a
important.
17.
Okay. All right. So Renair, Patience, and Sunspot and Solaris. All you guys are fine.
What about Yami?
Yami got a natural one.
Yami!
Now we just see Yummy.
Yeah, I swear to God, literally, Dylan was rolling with those Yami dice.
Literally the
yesterday,
same dice, and I got a nat 20 immediately.
And like he kept fucking, he turned me into a monkey, threw me out of a wooden mech, and then almost stabbed me to death with a
No.
wood spike.
I mean, that's how adventure would be.
No.
Oh.
Uh,
Okay.
So yes,
It's not as bad as having to sit on top of a golden elephant while the room's on fire.
That does sound pretty bad, yeah, as I recall. God.
Don't know why I thought of that specifically, but yeah.
That was a bad encounter. Yeah, that was horrifying. So this sea breeze becomes a gale that just whoosh, blows. Airily, Lilia, and Yami are all thrown and are pushed. Let me see how many feet. That's a good question.
Do I got any reactionary things?
You know what? Airily and Lilia, I want you to roll d10s.
5, 4,
3.
I rolled a 9 for Yami. Because of course I did.
Yummy.
Okay.
What about Airily?
Oh. Who got the 3? Was it Lilia?
No, I got 4.
Okay. So Airily, you're going to take 1, 2, 5 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Don't forget you have 10 hit points.
How many?
10.
Lilia, you're going to take 7 bludgeoning damage. And then Yami, 8.
Takes 112.
17 bludgeoning damage. Okay.
Ow.
Did
Mommy.
Lavender make the save? I don't know
Ooh,
if we
Lavender,
rolled
that's a
for her.
good point.
I just thought of that.
Oh, do you want to roll for Lavender?
Sure, why not? What would be her
Commoner.
next save?
Noble.
I
would think
assume it would probably be
Second pull Noble real quick.
like a +6. He's pretty good.
+6.
Mhm.
She got a 14.
14, yeah, okay. So she is actually just under, but I'm not even gonna roll. I'm just gonna say she gets blown like 5 feet. So she takes 2 damage as she's sort of blown away from you, Sunspot, and knocked onto her butt. And as people sort of recover, Sunspot, Patience, and Solaris, since you guys are still up, you see sort of in the middle of this whirlwind that is now in the middle of the theater, there is a tall figure with sort of obsidian skin that sort of shines in the light. He is wearing nothing but a cloak, a belt, and a wizard's hat. And he looks like he has like cloud stuff sort of roiling around him. And he says, "There shall be no happy endings today, and no marriage pact either. I'm afraid all of you have come to your grand finale."
You are too late. As I summon
The
my
ceremony's
vorpal
over
scimitar.
already.
Oh shoot!
And I
Yeah,
toss,
so
and I just
it's
casually
Tear
toss
Lie.
over Tear Lie. Actually, no, I don't
Just
even.
catches and
Yeah.
just
Oh
like,
yes! Oh my god, that's so cool.
Solaris
like-
reaches down where she's in her dress and she just reaches down to like her lower leg and pulls a dagger from a hidden sheath.
Airily lifts up her skirt and pulls out Cloud.
I summon my
What
Vorpal
you got
Sword.
there?
Renair reaches down the back of his shirt and pulls out a rapier.
Here.
he pulls out a gun.
No, that's Mar-a-Lago. Mar-a-Lago just
Yeah,
pulls out a
Mar-a-Lago.
Glock.
Mar-a-Lago reaches into his
Mar-a-Lago
body.
pulls out a Glock.
Oh, you're fucking surprised.
Does this cloud dude go Czechoslovakia sends its regards?
Czechoslovakia sends its regard. Actually, Airily and Lilia, after you guys sort of like get up, you recognize this fellow. It is Khadij, the Wind Duke of Akka, who threatened Lilia after you guys stopped him and his whole warmongering at Sunspot's village.
I knew he sounded familiar.
Hmm.
I'm like, is he a Wind Duke?
He did warn you, if you interfere with his plans again, your village is. Which I think is probably a good place to end today.
Oh,
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
I can't wait for the anticlimactic start of the next one when somebody
Oh my
casts
God.
banishment.
he's gonna get banished or he's gonna get his head chopped off immediately. It's just gonna be like, okay.
I can do both.
Or we're
I just
all
love
going to
just like the
die.
mental image of all of us just like pulling these
Pulling
weapons out of
weapons out,
comically
yeah.
weird places.
And it looks just dope as hell.
Someone's a
Hell
packed
yeah.
weapon tosses to your line, and we all start pulling. Then Marlo go,
It's like you know when you interrupt a superhero wedding, like you better expect a fight.
Yeah, Yami holds out her hand and her club just
Yep.
flies into her hand.
no, they
Bring
weren't
me
like,
Thanos.
Does Mar-a-Lago turn his Glock to the side?
Oh yes.
It's a kill shot. Yeah.
He's just like, let's go, bitch!
I don't fucking play.
I just cut my
We're getting
hand.
married today. I swear to God, you won't stop this.
I just cut my hand and drink blood twice.
I'm a werewolf now.
Yeah. So, thank you everybody for
That when
joining
he
us.
turns into a werewolf, he just looks like a tribble.
Yes.
Oh my lord.
But with the
Triple
beak.
with the gun.
They're just
Yeah,
a beak.
yeah,
Just a little fluffy
Little
ball.
beak.
Ugh. Like drips mud occasionally. All right. Yes. So thank you everyone for joining us. I hope you enjoyed this session. Next time is going to be fun. I have very interesting plans. So I hope you'll join us then. For right now, though, let's go around and do some plugs. So let's start, of course, with Jamie. What you got going
Well, as
on?
soon as I go to meet myself,
As soon as you're going to
start
mute.
with me. Hi, I'm Jamie. You can follow me on Twitter. As per usual, all my games are off stream. But in my one game, we went to my cleric's home temple, and the other cleric who he doesn't like was sleeping on a pew. So I snuck up to scare him, and I got a nat 20 on myself and a 4 on my guidance roll. So that was just like
Wow.
a clutch moment where I looked. I was like, "Yeah, that's a 26 stealth." And he only rolled 2 perception. So also he's a tabaxi, so he like did the cat fluff up,
Yeah.
and it was fun.
I love it.
That's really it.
All right. Callie, what are you? What are you going on?
Sorry, I was getting
Getting comfy?
warm. I was getting warm. I'm
Well, it
very-
just wants to get us at the worst opportune times.
Yeah, hi, I'm Callie, Captain Callie on Twitter. You can find me there. I do art. I've been posting art that I've been sitting on for a little bit. And it makes me cry, some of it. But yeah, you can look at that. I do not have commissions open right now due to me starting a job that's taking up a lot of my time. But maybe in the future I'll open them again. But right now and for the foreseeable future, it's not going to happen. Last night was Russia vs. Vaccine. It was a fun time. I thought I was gonna cry and I didn't. But there's a possibility next time I could,
I think we're gonna do some emotional things next time, so
yeah.
it's gonna be great. But we did. That's great. finally on the break. Thanks,
Oh, that is
Scotty,
good,
for
yeah.
ruining our first break by dying.
No problem. Anytime.
I heard Scotty's character is cheesy.
Very cheesy.
All right. Jeanette,
Oh,
how about you? What
me?
you got going on? Yeah.
Hi. It's a quiet week for me, but you can follow me on Twitter below. Or you can check out my Twitch channel, Uncanny_Adventures, to see some of the previous games we've run over there. I also have YouTube, a podcast, Patreon. There's tons of links if you go to my Twitter, so you can find all of those things. But this week is my off week, so it's kind of chill and relaxed, and yeah. But check out all my friends doing things.
Aya, how about you? What you got going on?
Hey everybody. My name is Aya Gonder. You can find me on the internet as such. I have commissioned digital art or like physical art. I do stuffed animals and puppet fingers and painting and like a whole bunch of other things. Yep, there. This is my very first one. So
It actually has a squeaker in it?
no.
Oh, I thought I heard a squeak.
It's my chair.
Oh, it was good good timing then.
Great timing.
Yeah. But they're all made with love, so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I got going on. Thursday, Saffron Academy. A couple of our girls are going to see one of their moms, and have a conversation about the 90s, so that's gonna be fun.
How'd you do?
Yeah, and see like if they were all in a polyamorous relationship or it was just the three of them in a polyamorous relationship. So that's gonna be absolutely ridiculous. And some other things that I have planned for that session, so it's gonna be really fun.
Yeah, you always know it's good when your GM goes like, "Oh, I just figured something out."
And I always like think of it. I'm like, Dylan, I want to tell you so badly, but I can't. Anyway, that's it for me.
Excellent. Scott, how about you? What do you got going on?
Well, later tonight on this channel, we will be running Mysteries of the Silver Fleet. I think our group's going to be going down in like mech suits and wreaking some havoc, so we'll see what's going on there. We're using the Mage Hand Press Dark Matter campaign setting for 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons, so that should be interesting. Yeah.
All right. And me, you can check me out on Twitter at KKRP2, where I post about all sorts of crap, including DM's Guild products, which I just put out a new one a couple weeks ago. The 11th Hour, a guide to the wild beyond the Witchlight, which has all sorts of advice and tips and new locations and items and NPCs for the Wild Beyond the Witchlight adventure that just came out. All full of Feywild fun and carnival shenanigans, stuff like that. So check that out, or any of the other stuff I have on there. Beyond that, just check out all these lovely people around me who are doing great work out there. Until next time, though, we'll see what happens with Sunspot and Lavender's wedding. Hope you all have a great one. Keep it up out there, everyone.
For those of you newlyweds, take Marlago's advice.
You're always wrong.
You're always wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But if both people are always wrong,
then no one's right.
That's the real lesson.
And then that makes a left. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.